Yeah, so some little rants, as always. Just some things that, public view at the moment. So there's loads of Americans doing videos in the UK about the woke nonsense there, and the two-tier policing system that's going on, and the terrorist government that's in control. Look up the word terrorist. Where do we start? Where do we start? Uh, the UK seems to be attacking its own citizens to promote. This is called positive discrimination, to promote the bettering of lives of migrants within the UK. Um, there's loads of stupid things that happen in the UK. Like, okay, so apparently they're going to try and stop smoking in bars, in like, so you can't smoke in a pub. So basically, a pub, yeah, pub, public house, bar. You can't smoke in a bar, not for many years, but you can smoke in the gardens because that's fresh air. No, not anymore. They're going to stop that. So there's more bars going to close down in the UK because people won't bother going. Why would they bother going? People really don't bother going there already because it's tax on beer is so outrageously high that you're paying so much money for such a basic drink. You know, um, how can you go pretty much anywhere else in the world and pay less money for a beer? You know. Anyway, that's so. There's loads of bad things about the UK. Where do we start? I don't have any script. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should write down all the terrible things that are happening. Okay, so the people in the UK are not racist in general. Okay, in general, some people are. Everywhere in every part of the world, there's people that are racist, etc. And it doesn't matter which color skin you have to be racist or not. Okay. Um, But generally, the UK, generally, people are not at all racist, and we have no problem with migration, legal migration. When there's a mass influx of people that come to the country, not to work, but to get the benefits that the natives' grandparents worked so hard, their taxes paid for all the stuff that we get as benefits now, and so forth and so on. People don't want to be going to work to pay for illegal immigrants to be housed and clothed, etc. Nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. Um, England is such a small country with so many people in it. It's like nearly 80 million, is that right? It's quite a lot of people for such a small landmass. Um, so it's not that we, it's not that the UK has too many migrants. It has too many migrants for the size of landmass. That's the problem. That's the issue. Um, and illegal immigrants, surely if it's illegal, instant deportation or execution. No offense, I just could offend half the population. Oh yeah, you should be helping out. Why should one human being be obliged to help out another human being? You know, why should? Surely you allow the opinion, and it's not right. That you shouldn't have to help out everyone. You know, surely you have that. Surely you just did a video, sorry, mate. Let me be a second. Um, yeah, surely you're allowed to have an opinion. Surely you're allowed to say, "Hey, look, I don't agree with helping anyone walking upon our shores, going through at least three safe haven countries just to get to the UK for safe haven." Um, you can see, like, It's not. You can disagree with me, and I'm not going to be offended. And if I am offended, it's not my problem. Yes, I offended loads of people by saying that, I'm sure. But that's your problem for being offended, not mine, because you cannot go through life without offending somebody by having an opinion. Okay, so yeah, you should be allowed to have an opinion. Should be allowed to say enough is enough. You should be allowed to say I don't really agree with countries, you know. Um, but to have no countries and no borders, you have to have a standard across the whole world. Uh, but that's not to go into this would take too long. Uh, it's not the case. Yeah, so you have countries. So surely you should be allowed to be patriotic towards your country. You shouldn't get arrested for putting up a picture of your country's flag. Like St. George's Cross, you're not allowed to fly it in England. What? What's the point of having a country? You know? What's the point of having a country? Anyway, that's my opinion. That's all I'm going to say. I've got many, many other things to say about it. It'll go on too long if I carry on. So, what are your thoughts?